How are you doing, YouTube? It's your friendly gamer, SmartEntity here. Today we're going to have a look at the new top-tier syndicate weapon, the Synoid Gammacor. So right here I have a standard max tower build. So your standard Hornet Strike Barrier Fusion Lethal Torrent for that base damage multi-shot fire rate. And for this particular weapon, because it has a max range of, from my testing, 25 meters, and it's a continuous weapon, putting in Magnum Force, as far as I can see, literally does not affect this weapon as far as accuracy decrease whatsoever, but it does offer that additional 66% base damage. In addition, we're going to use Convulsion as well as Passive Drain rounds, your 90% extra mods for that base corrosive damage. And of course, we're going to chuck in Heated Charge for fire damage, and we're going to put in a Pistol Pestilence here for additional corrosive damage. Of course, you can switch Pistol Pestilence for Jolt. It's exactly the same. I'm just assuming more people have Pistol Pestilence because it's readily available, so I'll use this mod for the build. Okay, so to achieve this build, you will need 4 Formas. Initially, the Synoid Gammacor come with the Ice Polarity as well as the Bar Polarity, so you will need 4 additional Formas. And one of the Forma actually need to format the Ice Polarity. I've put in 5 polarities in, well, 5 Formas in my build, just because I do not like to cancel the Ice Polarity. But you can get away with 4 Formas. Alrighty, so we'll have a look at Warframe Builder here for comparison as usual. So I've copied this exact same build over to Warframe Builder, and the total damage is over 10,000, and the sustained DPS for this build is about 31.5 thousand sustained DPS. Now, if you are new to the game, let me tell you that this is freaking humongous. If you've been with the game for more than 50 hours, you will know this is freaking humongous. And just to give you guys an idea of how significant this is, we'll have a look at the Brakk. Now, Brakk, when this weapon came out, it was basically undeniably the most powerful secondary, hands down, and this weapon has a total damage of 8,000 as well as a sustained DPS of 24.5 thousand. So what does this mean? It pretty much means the Synoid Gammacor is a top tier weapon, and of course it means the standard Gammacor is a master rank only purpose weapon. But what this also means is, what you gotta remember is these syndicate weapons, it has that additional syndicate innate property, i.e. for this particular weapon it's from the Cephalon Suitor syndicate, so it comes with entropy. I will explain what entropy is in the gameplay, but that is an additional benefit that we should be aware of. And from gameplay, to be honest, from leveling this weapon to level 36 times, and from using a Brakk for almost forever, what it seems like now, this weapon, it does feel better than the Brakk, and the fact that it's a continuous firing weapon, and given both of these weapons have effective short range, the Synoid Gammacor practically is also better than a Brakk. Okay, so we're in a T4 Exterminate here, showing out some Synoid Gammacor gameplay. Now this is a continuous type weapon, and from experience this one has a range of 25 meters. What I really like about this weapon is it is strong enough such that it allows you to scan the room. So we're of course fighting level 30-ish enemies, and all of them pretty much die without you having to actually stay on them, which means you can scan the room and everything that this weapon touches will die almost immediately. Obviously if it's a heavy gunner it may take a bit longer, but for all basic enemies, including Moas and Ancients, they pretty much die almost immediately without much aiming at all. And of course what we just saw there is the syndicate innate power, which is entropy for the Synoid Gammacor. And what this power does is once you reach, I believe it's 2000 EXP, it discharges, and what the discharge does is it does a 1000 AoE magnetic damage, in addition to restoring your energy by 25% as well as increasing your max energy by 25. As far as gameplay goes, this property is not reliable enough to depend on, but it's definitely welcome in that here and there it does speed up gameplay a bit. Now one thing I want you guys to have a look at is the bottom right corner, and that is the ammo drain rate. This weapon is very good as far as the slow ammo drain rate. It has a very good ammo economy, which means you can take it to even above 40-minute T4 survival and 30-wave T4 defense. I probably wouldn't take this weapon to 60-minute plus unless you got a very ammo efficient primary as well. For a 60-minute plus, again, you probably want to stick to your Syndicate Marelok, just because it's that much more ammo efficient. Alright guys, that's about it. Please like, comment, and subscribe. As a final note, recently I've been getting a lot of players asking me in-game for me to show off different builds for each faction, for each particular weapon. Now, there's a reason I don't do that, and basically the reason is repetition. Now, if you guys click on the link here, which hopefully I'll put up soon after the video is uploaded, I'll explain what that repetition is, and I'll explain a bit about modding as well. Alright guys, cheers, I'll see you guys in the next video.